Allow me, dear friends and readers, to tell you a story. This story is about an event that took place after President Biden's State of the Union. Here is the GOP response. But there is much more to say because the answer is really one for the history books. Sarah Huckabee Sanders is the nominee chosen by the GOP to provide the Republican response. As the camera pans in and the Republican response begins, I feel the storm of darkness and doom coming. There should be music. There should be dark, fake music because everything else is. The speaker of the destruction sounds refreshing and normal, and that's a good thing because there is nothing else in this room that can be called normal. Sanders began to speak. His voice sounded almost soft, and he talked about the dark rite of passage and woke up the Democratic crowd. Every day, says the dystopian narrator from hell, we must join in their celebration. Discover music. No, there isn't, but there may very well be. Moving to the back of the bright blue furniture, the soft-spoken man continued his vision of impending doom. But as I watched and listened, a strange thing began to happen to me. I feel like I'm looking where I shouldn't be, and everyone is doing, of course, the same thing. I feel like we are seeing the real reality of a political party from hell and seeing their true home. House of Dracula. Guys, aren't you happy? The appearance began to darken in my eyes. As those words come out of Sanders' mouth, one can sense the overwhelming sadness and guilt that pervades the GOP worldview. It's the strangest kind of dystopian speech I've heard since the American Massacre, said Washington Post writer Eugene Robinson. Indeed, it is. One would have thought the apocalypse was on the way listening to this strange, disturbing world of the GOP. I think it goes without saying that Sanders didn't exactly knock it out of the park. However, he showed the world why no sane person should vote for the dark and macabre world of the Republicans.